thing. He was giving people money to shoot. And when I said to him, when it was a second time round, and I was thinking to myself, there was a part of me that didn't want him to win the World Cup because he didn't have the shooters to come up. I was like, where's this person? Where is this person? Where is this person? Where are the shooters? Where are they? Why is it me that has to do all this shooting? And it's all got to come out of my account.
So you have proof that Abel PayPal these people? I'm
going to look back at the text messages to see if because you see, Abel's not a silly man, you know. He won't blatantly tell you something. Abel's not the sharpest knife in the drawer, far by that. But he's not the stupidest either. And he's very manipulative. And he won't come out to you plain and straight and say to you, I don't like this or I don't want you to do this.
Let me write something.
That way and start putting the person down.
All right, let me write something.
Put the person down.
Louise, let me write these things as I go. I'm going to need proof that he sent... Lataya, who this here? Sure. I'm going to need proof that he sent money to people to shoot for him. Do you know any of those people?
I do know the people, but I'm not prepared to call their names. I can't go and call people's names. That's not fair to put me in that position.
Okay, so you don't have to call their names, but all I am asking you, let me say this to you, Louise, how I am. You see, if you and I talk about something, no matter what me and you have, I will cuss you, but I will never talk about it. You don't have to call the name to me, but you can show me the proof that Abel give. Because I hear this before, Louise. I hear this before. So with you coming to say that no, you know, so I would like to see if you have any proof that he gives people the
so much text. Blinger, there is so much text messages. You've got quite a bit of them. And Abel and I talked every single day. Every single day. There was a few times that we didn't talk, and that was me. That was me where I locked off the phone to him.
All right. So now for the so you used to support Abel in the talent show?
Right. So the first round of the talent show, which is very interesting, I'm going to give those text messages to. The first time I gave him 1,000 USD, or was it 2,000 USD? I can't remember. It was either 1,000 or I think let's say 1,000 for argument's sake. I know it wasn't less than that. And that was the first round. This second round, because I'd shot so much for him and given him the car and all the extra payments and that, I was like, no, you don't need me. And Abel doesn't need it. Abel's got more than enough. You know, Abel can play for the World Cup at least 7 times over and still have plenty of money in his account. Don't make Abel think that he's penniless. He comes on here, you know, recharge, put money in. It used to sicken me sometimes because I knew he didn't need that money.
All right. Louise, let me go back to my other questions. No, Louise, can you give me the proof where Abel tell you not to send Roger any money or shoot for Roger?
Yes, I sent. This is what caused the argument. So this is what actually caused the argument. If everybody wants to know what caused the argument, this is what it is. So I had sent the original text message on the 17th. Did I tell you the 17th of July? And then I think on the 19th of July, he had gone, because he wasn't supposed to go there. The England trip, visa trip, wasn't for him. He wasn't supposed to go there. And he had disguised it as his friend wanted him to go, so he went. But he didn't. He went there to try and soft soap Roger. Because he came back to me and he said to me, boy, you know, when I went to the England thing, everybody was saying what a nice youth I am and this, that and the other. And me and Roger was having conversations and I'm inviting Roger to the dinner because he's having a dinner in August in Florida. And he's inviting Roger to the dinner. And he was talking about Roger like he was trying to make me jealous. It was like, and Roger's coming to, I think I'm going to invite Roger to the dinner. Yes, I'm going to
invite Roger to dinner and give Roger a visa.
This is what he was saying to me. That he was going to have Roger go there. And I know Abel went to that visa, that England visa thing, just so that he could try and work on Roger to get Roger on side. Because at this time, me and him was fighting terrible. And I may have already said to him that I'm going to go to Blinger. I'm going to go to Roger.
Ramesh, congratulations.
But anyhow, so he goes to the visa dinner thing. He meets everybody. He comes back. He has this conversation with me. We don't say nothing more. That's that done. And then we go on to the next thing, which is when I sent him the text message. So the day I sent him the text message, and I want you to see my text messages that I sent him, because I kept deleting it. And I sent him the text message. I said, listen, I've spoken to Roger and I've said to Roger this. He got so cross.
Yeah, I passed that. I figured that out in the beginning, that you text Roger, then you go back and told Abel that you text Roger, and that's what got him upset.
The argument. Because then what happened after that was Abel text Roger. He then sent Roger a text with Louise is this and Louise is that and Louise is the other and bloody blah. Louise done this, done that.
Remember say Abel say, you know, I could invite him at the visa place. I hear Louise say him go by himself. Stick a pin right there. So. And he say I could call him. Because remember say I went just who are gonna deal with them work something. Would that they right there, so all the dinner something come in. When we don't do what we are do, Candy say so we go what we go just go we are so. You know, don't want to we go eat and me say I true, you know, and then he say me know one place and then Roger say leave the way.
Miss Blinger, this is very, very messy, and it's messy because this is Abel's mind. This is all concocted by Abel.
All right,
so,
Louise, listen, I've written over 19 questions to ask you. We only reached 2. Let us, after me ask you the question then you can talk everything.
Can I just finish that? Can I just finish this bit here? So when Roger received Abel's text, I'm getting on with my business. I don't know nothing. I get a text message from Roger. When I read the text message, Roger saying to me, Louise, why is Abel emailing me and talking about you like that? And he attaches the message. So when I'm reading Abel's message, I'm like, Abel, we agreed that we wasn't going to say anything. And then when I saw the lies he was writing about me to Roger, I knew exactly what he was doing. He was trying to get Roger on his side so that Roger would join with him. So I called Roger and I said to Roger, and we started talking. And then at that point, I said, Roger, Abel has been talking about you too. And I sent him all the mess. I sent him one message that I knew. And it was a recent message. It wasn't an old message. It was a recent message. It was the one with when Roger was sick in hospital. And Abel did not want me to give Roger any money. I sent the money to Roger as I was talking to Abel on the phone. He didn't know. And I could hear Roger saying, who gave me that £300? I'm looking at Roger on my other account. And I'm hearing Roger saying, who gave me that money? I'm going to bawl out the person's name. If they don't give me, if they don't say what their name is, I don't want to bawl out. No. So I went on his page and I said, Roger, it's me.
All right, Daima, as to what you said, I don't know if it's true, but me hear Roger say, like, Roger did say something and said something about Abel downstairs in car. So that match up to one message where me did get. Me hear say a cuz invite Abel up there. Up at what una did there? Some year.
Yeah, and that Abel say a cuz invite him, and that me hear say, but me no know because me upstairs. So here how me know say Abel downstairs now. Remember saying, you know, we go with Roger for deal with the business, so we always forget with deposit. But through my principle, I tell him, Roger, we ain't gonna look food, so I tell him, man, say, Nobody now get no pay till the wall become say, so if you go look for Roger, say, me good upstairs now. Mr. Roger not here car now, so me just go somewhere and I win that, and then me just turn me just knock me in and say, Roger, come, at times you go deal with the money, and that's it.
So I guess that cover the part about why me just want to be fair. Maybe that cover the part where able, me no know. Anyway, people wanna send gift. Me not have 450 don't
No, by right, still no Blinger. Blinger, you know if we do fear. By right, still you know. If somebody not invite him, he couldn't know because you know something with the public where we are telling everybody. And somebody have to invite him because only who did I go the day know so we are going to do business. So if he never get invited, he couldn't just come there because you have to have all the address. So if somebody invite him like that for real.
Invite him because me just bring up that part because Louise said something about getting able going on Roger's side, maybe going to go up on Roger's side or something. Me never know this story go, but me just said at the part. Alright now, listen, me have to defend my blood clot money now. Let me tell you this, you know. 9,000 people are watching me. May I say this to you, may I say this and done. I'm the type of bitch who will turn off my life pan 15k, 20k views. I can't have so much people are watching me and my life goal now complete. That now work. I put the chat pan subs only. So you can't comment. Because everybody have too much things to say now disrespect the lady. We don't do that here, so we have to review. I put up my payment method over there, so say I drop something in the PayPal and the cash app and I now get it. Now let us start over. Click the left hand corner of your screen. You see a blue and white paper. Please to send what you can in the PayPal, cash app and the Zelle. If you don't have no money or don't have gifts, please to support the live goal. It's donuts. If somebody can send one lion to make me get up and jump over there, so send it. Whatever gift you can send to me, please to send it. This is not dry throat reasoning. There's no way. You guys have to have some remorse for what I'm doing because you must send me a mix up. But 10,000 we are mixed up. Look, pa uno. Me I go add on later for talk when to come talk and take over my show when we're done. But it don't make no sense me out here I do this. I have so many people viewing me and my life goal is not being completed. What can go so? Diamond up on stage up here so she have her store up. Me no send something go give her to Louise Rich. You can still send Louise to. You can't do better than this man. You can't continue like this. This cannot work. It can't work. What can go so? Support the live goal. It's donuts, 30 cents. Somebody can send one donut. Somebody can send 10 donuts. Somebody can send Diamond one little gift. Send Louise something. We don't have to stop this. We don't have to stop them something here. We're up here so we are entertaining. Some of dinner bun up. Some of man want sex. Woman want sex. I don't know the right just over mix up blinger. The whole way are mix up. Now Louise, look at it. Why must I have these amounts of viewers and I cannot get my live goal completed? It is not right. I'm not playing match where we can make a change. It is wrong on every level. People don't do the right thing. Stop it. Thanks for everybody who is subscribing. Big up on the badness. As Roger said, my teeth that's out there. Everybody, support the live goal. People who have money, we need 1,000 persons to send me $2. Click on the left-hand corner of the screen. You see the blue and white paper over there. So, Bumba Clat, Abel has joined the chat. Abel, I am happy that you joined because
I'm going off. If he's coming to join with me, I'm not doing any conversations with Abel. I'm very sorry. He can be in the chat and talk in the chat. I don't care. But I'm not
join the chat. Me mean same him come. He's on the line. Well, I might be an Abel him. I know him. Somebody are wearing something. Cause me and Abel, I know friend. Click on the left hand corner of the screen. But Louise, you're afraid of Abel man. Or you're afraid of him so. Click
But
on
to
the.
be honest, I think if Abel was face to face with me, he's the kind of person that would hit me because he's already threatened me. I've released that I think I did release that series of text messages where I told him he was out of order.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all because I don't want to do what he wants me to do. And he said, you know, if I was in front of you, I would box you.
You know, most of these Jamaican. Let me ask you: you have Jamaican background? Are you
Yes,
from?
I do. Yes, I do. And my family are Jamaican. Yes.
Okay. All right, guys. Everybody start gifting now. Me not see no gift a come. Somebody send something run and roar to me. Something we scream. Something we drop out of the sky. We come out of the water. We fly. Something. Me tired of no foolishness. You not do this to me, my love. You're crazy. And then when I left off of my live, when I go click live and chat me, I say bling a bias. Me glad Diamond upon the live. So whatever me not ask, she can ask. Yeah. I hope everybody will follow me because after this we're going to Silk Boss case, my love. And World Dog Baby, born and nice. I be something, my love, I go on. Anyway, back to the conversation. If you not give me this to make no sense, I can't add nobody up here. We're having a review. Review is not where this is not the type of review where I add all of uno. I not time it. When we go outside of the review, me I don't know. So you can't come tell me about my rasta and how much string catch me up on them something. Right now, you can't do that. When I mash up the people, me nah stop mash up the people them screen recording. Me I beg my money. When you stop it. Me not see nothing coming at the PayPal. Me not see nothing coming at the Cash App. Me not see nothing coming at the Zelle. When you stop it. See it there? These are all of the payment method. Count do bling. So no try send what bling want, make bling continue, what bling a continue. No, stop it. Stop it. Me need 5,000 donuts and me never reach 1,000. When you put the donut them to 1,000, make me continue. On the two, stop it. On the two wicked, enough stop it. Me want new panty, new bra from Victoria's Secret. Every day you want get up and come and get live come. Me I play match with Roger when I talk about bling, back to review. Him annoying. I don't leave him, I'm my friend.
Bling away Louise say. Roger me want. But we're friend at.
What we're telling Roger
I know Louise is a nice woman. Louise. So I go Louise. Actually I am made too, so me can't too so not bad boy you know, because then trick me too.
Well, there's a saying, you live and learn. And, you know, if ever a true word was spoken, I think I blame Abel because I told Abel many times I was feeling depressed. My dad had died. I don't know if there's anybody in the chat that has lost a parent. And if you've ever lost a parent, if you love that parent, it was just impossible. I can't put it in words. I just felt awful.
All right, look, Blinger. Remember, say one somebody can chat in us. So here we go on. If argument I bring to Louise, I'll boy you and then sit. Remember, say everybody bring her down. Louise don't put the same ear.
to fix that.
Yes, come up with Louise. Any little message come up with Louise that chat people. Louise, I go chat if things bring up team kind of dumb. Because when people are chat, one more can clap. So you have to answer back for the argument. Get free. You understand me? So you're not going to express Louise. Yeah, but when they banter the people, so Louise, I go talk to you.
Understand it. Because, like me say, once somebody can chat with me, but I totally understand it. No pastor, so I go to my question, then me have Louise say our last word and everything. So that was the third question. The third question, Louise, what was your gifting level when you just started supporting Able Boss?
I think it was something like like 24. Level 24.
All right. When was the first time Abel told you? When was the first time Abel told you he has a woman? When was the first time? You remember?
The thing with it is, and this is what makes it very complicated. He told me he had a woman. Like there's a text message I want to release as well. We had a conversation, and he said to me, "You know, I've got a little woman, right?"
I've got what?
A little woman.
What does that mean?
That's how he told me that he had a woman. That he's got a little woman.
Who was talking about? Queen?
It was Queen, but I didn't know it was Queen. And that is why I believe that Queen is part of his scam. Because remember, Queen is one of his moderators. And Queen and I used to talk. I used to go on her live and I would sometimes shoot her over. Nothing big, you know, some small little gifts. I would shoot across to her. She knew who I was. And I only found out who she was, even though I asked Abel, because the last text, I asked Abel back in around the World Cup when that lady made the comment about him being in the hotel with her. I asked him and he kept telling me no. But everything was adding up to it being Queen. So when it was confirmed that it was Queen, it was a shock because I'd asked him so many times and he could have just said to me it was Queen. So why hide it?
Oh, so for your opinion, and the two of them chop you then.
I think the two of them were. Because when Abel told me that Queen was pregnant, he said it to me like, he found it very difficult telling me it. And I'm like, what have you got to say to me? Why are you beating around the bushes, making an argument and you just can't spit out what's in your mouth? Anyhow, I said to him, well, I just asked him out of curiosity. I said, you know who it is? Because my mind told me that it was somebody that I would have known.
Louise, listen to me. I have, let me show you something. I like this, and I have 19 questions for you. I just reached number 4. I'm going to give you the respect. Now I'm getting messages from left, right, and center. Somebody told me that somebody's coming. I don't know. I'm going to take you down. I don't want it to be able. Hear me. I don't want it to, I see some people in the chat, but I don't know if they're real in my request box. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you down just out of the level of
I'm not
respect.
coming back because I can't come back. It's minutes to 12. I've got work. I wanted to have a conversation with you and leave. I didn't want to come back to this. So if I've got to come back.
All right, make me talk and then you add them.
No, she don't want on here with her. And I see in the request box, I have to give her that respect.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Abel can wait. There's not a 6-hour difference. So if it's Abel, he can wait. What time is it your end now? Minutes to 6. Well, it's minutes to 12 my end. It's coming up to midnight. So let me finish talking, then let me go. And then he can talk until his heart's content.
Louise, just mute your mic and just listen and say nothing.
But you
It can't work like that, Diana. It can't work like that. I'm not going to be up here listening to Abel tell lies. If we had planned for Abel to come up, and we were going to, it was a plan.
This was not planned. This is how the live run, Louise.
Just bring him up. We are going to start an argument. Bring him up. Bring him up.
That's why you said you don't want to. Listen, Louise, let me explain something to you.
Louise, no answer. Just listen.
I'm not a biased person. Just listen to me. Just listen to me. You said, Blinger, I'm grateful that you decided to come on the platform and talk to me. Fine. You said, Blinger, I don't want Abel up here. Remember, I run a show. You don't want Abel up here. I won't add him. But I saw the name in the box, and because we're doing the review, it's just like with Spice and Danger when Spice came to explain something. The reason why I think they're here is because of what's going on. So I would take you down. I understand if you don't want to come back. But the people, we have 10,000 people here, Louise, who know the story. And
Louise, you know, because no argument in there. You saw me mute. The mic, Louise. You see me mute when you attack. You just mute and listen. You just mute and listen. And anything when you don't like, somebody else have a mute and listen. Everybody have to mute and listen.
The thing is, Blinger, I'm going to be honest. I think it's very unfair. Because yes, I do think it's unfair. Because I wanted an opportunity to tell people my side of the story. You've asked me questions. I haven't been able to fully finish explaining myself. And I know time is going by quite quickly. Well, I think it's really unfair.
All right, then. Okay, Louise. Don't say no more. Let me continue. Let me continue with you. Because I know it's people, she kind of have a point. Because it's later England for real. So we get that. I'm not a biased person. I know you guys going to go away and say I'm fucking biased. I'm not. You guys have to understand how things are. I don't know if these are fake Able page or whatever, because then again, maybe it's a fake Able page. I don't know. If it's a real Able after Louise come down, then maybe. No, Louise, when is the first... Okay, I ask you. So, why you never stop support Able then when he told you, or it's because you think they would break up and you become his wife, why you continue to support him when he told you he has a woman?
Now, Blinger, I don't know about other countries, but the country that I was born in and grew up in is England. If you marry somebody in England, that person is entitled to half of your assets. Half of your assets. And I don't know if that is in every country, but it's certainly in this country. I would have to be one mad woman to let Able anywhere near my bank account. That man is reckless. And if he thinks he's spending my money, he's got another thing coming. So forget that. And Able himself has even said that we have never had these types of conversations. I would never have a conversation like that with Able because I would have no intentions whatsoever to marry that man, because he ain't walking off with my stuff.
Mr. Queen with the vibes in the building, Blinger.
I know. But it's just in her feelings, and I don't know. I'm
not in my feelings. I'm basically speaking my facts.
I understand. No, I don't say you're not. Okay, let me make something clear. I know everybody. I have so many people sending me requests, and I really can do what I want to do. The problem is, it's not going the right way. Now, let me add Roger for a minute, because this is where a lot of people want to come speak their truth and to speak their side. But nobody wants
to do with it. Ask me all these people that are asking all these questions. What have they got to do with it?
No, that's
what I'm trying to say. Was they in the arguments with me and Able?
No, but
that's what I want to know.
No. It's not. That's not what I'm saying, Louise. Listen, when I'm keeping a review or a court case, usually the both parties they end up coming sometimes. So I understand you don't want to be up here with Able, and I respect that. So I'm not adding Able.
I will mute the mic and allow Able to speak. But I'm telling you, Blinger, I just want to say what I have to say and then I want to go. I'm tired of this. This is boring. It doesn't benefit me. What do I get?
Auntie Louise, just mute him, man.
Because I can't finish a sentence without being painful.
Okay.
All right, Louise. You know what? Let me continue with my question, and then because, like I said, it's late. All right, everybody on the live. Roger, big up yourself. Guys.
Hi, Roger.
Guys, everybody, please send.
Mama, God bless you. God bless you, Lady Louise. Diamond, big up yourself.
Roger, blood clot. Move your blood clot. You didn't know what Louise wants you. And you Louise want the Langilala, go ahead.
Listen, me I look my money and get team already. People support the live goal. Please, everybody support the live goal.
Louise, I love run gimmicks. I pay me no mind. I
have some people that want to be added to the box. And these people who want to be added to the box, I think they're coming to tell their story. These are people involved in everything that I was saying, and I call their names, and I know me I will get bashing, but I saw it go.
But
Guys,
whose story? I don't know their story. When I was talking to Abel, I don't remember talking to anybody but Abel. So who are these people that feel that they have more to add than Abel or myself when they were never part of the conversations?
listen, don't worry about it, Louise. I know what I'm doing. No one is coming up here with you up here. No. Guys, please to support my live goal. I need 5,000 donuts. 5,000 donuts, and I need everybody to click on the left-hand corner of the screen over there. I'm not sit down here with 10,000 people and I get my life goal accomplished. It nah work.
No, that's true. That's
It nah work. Them people here have to support me. I'm done with this because this is not right. Me see me a Raja play and they shoot me down. So me come and beg for my money or so. Somebody send me one lion. So make me jump out of chair and continue what me I do. Because it's late. Louise really wants to
Well, you know, say 1,000 donuts to one lion, so all of them can send donuts.
I mean, I understand why everybody just there so just watch me. Them not send no gift. Them not tap me screen. Me no there a million likes. This don't make no sense. Uno now water down me thing it now. Go so. Uno fi stop it. Send one who want send come give me and go chat me later in a box. I saw it go. Thank you for the hand heart, everything. Me not see on okay. One to a big gift them. Somebody can send one whale, one interstellar, one lion, one universe. Where the money was for going at the PayPal there? Wait there. Where them there? Oh man, this can't real.
My account has been closed down because
No, Louise, don't feel like Louise, please, I want you to understand something about me. You will never see I ask you to send me anything.
No, I know, Blinger, but I would just send it because I'm fed up of this. I just want to say what I have to say, and people are not giving you the gifts, and it's interrupting and breaking the flow. We lose about 10 minutes.
All right, go talk. Let me continue to answer
the questions. You're going to ask me the questions that I need to answer.
All right, so let me ask. Let me go back. With their number 4. All right.
You get your 5, you know, Blinger.
Hold on. Because she just come for clear the air because we get new evidence and so why you never okay explain the 90,000 US dollar that you claim to say you gave Abel. Is it that amount of money?
It's 70 sterling, and the 70 sterling, you know, the British pound is stronger than the American dollar, so it works out to be I think it's just under 90,000 USD. So that's where that money comes in. Now, I'm happy. Abel said I made one payment to him of £8,000. That is a lie. And I'm going to take screenshots when I come off from here. If I can't do it tonight, I'll do it first thing in the morning. I'm going to put my evidence up on my page, detailing all the payments that were made to him. And it wasn't just £8,000. I'd given him, the first time Abel asked me for money was when he was going to America the first time. He asked me for £1,000 because he wanted to book himself into a bed and breakfast. We ended up fighting over that. I gave him the money. And then found out he was doing something completely different. So he lied to me about that money. That was the first time I gave Abel money. The second time I ended up having to give him money was because he asked me for 1,500 USD. And at the time I told him I couldn't, and I suggested that he borrowed the money from somebody because I couldn't give him the money at the time. And I said to him, I can't give you the money at the time. Borrow the money from someone. And at that time he was friends with Bluesbury. And I said to him, well, why don't you borrow the money from her? and then I can give it to you back. Anyhow, cut a long story short, me and Abel ended up arguing. Then after, and I didn't speak to him for about, I think it was about 3 days. I didn't speak to him. And when we did start speaking, he said to me, you know, you said that I should borrow the money, the 1,500 USD. Well, I did. And I need to pay this person back. And I've got all these text messages. And he then started to put pressure on me to give him the $1,500 because he said it was because of it was because of me he borrowed the money in the first place. And I was like, and that time I remember he was having his match around that. He was having his match around that time. And me and him was fighting and arguing. So I said to him, when I was arguing with him, I said, I don't owe you no money. And he was playing against somebody, that guy that he was playing against. I can't remember what the guy's name was. But you know, the last official match he had that he lost. I didn't shoot at that match. And but when we started arguing, I told him I was going to shoot for his opponent. And I knew that was going to get him angry. So I called me a bitch because I said I was going to shoot for the opponent and I didn't owe him any money. I said to him, you know that $1,500 that you think I owe you? I am going to shoot it across to a Michael McNugget, I think it is, McNugget or something like that. That was the last official match that he had. And he was putting me under pressure to give him the 1,500. I did give it to him in the end. But before leading up to that, he was telling me I owed him the money. And I was like, I don't owe you nothing. I suggested you borrowed it from your friend. That is your friend. I suggested you borrowed the money. Time had passed. You come back to me, you know, almost a week later, and then start telling me that, yes, I did borrow the money and you owe me now £1,500 because if it wasn't for you, I would have never borrowed the money. And started to pressure me. So I was paying him I was giving him throwing him $250 here, $250 here, $400. I was just giving it to him willy-nilly over a period of time. He was very upset with me for that. So that's 2,500 we've come up to. And then I think that the next payment was the talent show, which was another 1,000. So we're talking 3,500 now. The next payment,
remember the same game,
which was the original amount he asked me for, which was 8,000, and then that car sold, and then there was another 3,000. So that was 11,000. So you add that together. That's 3.5 and 11. What's that? And I've got the proof for that because I paid him all of that via PayPal.
For like 14 and a half. You said 3.5 and 11.
And that's just cash payments. We ain't even gone on to the shooting yet. Because you would think if somebody gave you that amount of money, they wouldn't continue pressurizing you to shoot for you on top of that. So on top, and Abel was just, you know, on me every day. I'm going live. I've got a hot match today. I need you to shoot big. You're going to have to charge up big. I want 500k coins. And I've got all text messages.
All right. Number 5.
I want him to deny everything that Abel denies. I will put it up on my page. I'm not going to let him get away with the lies.
All right. Lady Louise.
Come on, man.
All right, Lady Louise, listen. It's late and I know it's past your bedtime. I said I have 19 questions. I'm only at number 5. Now, number 6. Did you know, regardless, you're the one who shoot your money on TikTok for him? Did you know? Wait, did you know? What I want to say here? Did you know, regardless, you're the one who shoots your money? All right, forget that. How many times you sent Abel money on PayPal?
I think, have I counted out 6 times? 5-6 times? I've given you the total. So, and I broke it down. 1,000 for a hotel the first time he went to America, and then the 1,500 loan that he had taken, that he claimed that he had borrowed from Bloomsbury, and Bloomsbury was pressurizing him for her money, and that he wanted me to give him that money. So that's what. And then after that was his talent show, and I gave him 1,000 for the talent show. And then came the car, the 2 payments for the car, the 8,000 for the car, and then the 3,000 for the car.
Okay. Raja.
Then recently I sent him another 1,000 when his account got shut down. When his account got, when he lost his account, he said that he didn't have no money and this, that, and the other. Abel has got so much. Abel's such a con man. I'm tired. He's
All
such
right.
a con man.
Don't stress out the question. You just answer and done. Raja, this are the backup page, like the backup page.
Yeah. The backup.
Guys, everybody follow Raja. Get him to 10K. He's at 7 now.
Follow this page, people.
Everybody follow this page.
Backup.
Raja page now. And I hope everybody is following me because we're on Silk Boss case next.
And people, I'm just listening. I said everything I supposed to say. So I'm just listening. So if you're wondering why I'm not speaking, I'm just here to listen, okay?
Everybody, please to follow Roger. This is his backup page. TikTok, take him 2 page because him have no respect. Guys, can follow him. Get him to 10K. He's at 7,000 now. Okay, and everybody send him a gift because today I want up my shop.
You know, the people that them report it, make them take it down.
To me, guys, let's see the gifts coming in. Thanks everybody for the subscription. You guys are awesome. And I pin in my PayPal, my Cash App and my Zelle. I tear down a blood clot because I'm not support the PayPal, Cash App and Zelle. Look over there, so I send everything. 1,000 persons send $5 now in the Cash App, PayPal and Zelle. Thank you so much. All right, Louise, we're getting it down. Now, what was the real reason Abel sent you the picture of his pile and what date that was? What was the real reason, Louise?
Blinger, I have no idea. You could just imagine how shocked I was to get a picture like that in my thing. I had no idea that he was sending me any pictures of his piles. He never told me that. I just saw that picture and I told you, to begin with, I didn't know what I was looking at. I thought it was some sort of distorted...
I have to keep a straight face. I can't laugh.
I'm trying not to laugh myself, but I thought it was some sort of distorted pum-pum. It wasn't until I looked down and saw his balls. I thought, this... And I recognized my eyes
when him sent you,
and I realized it was a backside that was in my face.
So Louise, hold on. Remember, so why you never call him Batman from then? Why you never think him a Batman from then? Because when you say my Batman, we say rascal. So when him said that, you never did think
that. Blinger, I don't know any man, no man on this earth. I have a son as well. I don't know any man on this earth that would bend over and send a picture of their bottom looking like that to a person like me who is not a doctor. The other thing is, I'm a very squeamish person. I don't like blood and I don't like things like that. I was traumatized by it. He could have said to me, Louise, I'm going to send you a picture. It's, it's something that I'm experiencing, can you, I don't know what he would think I could do with it, but, do you have any suggestions? He could have put it a different way and not just throwing it on me like that, because he traumatized me. It's not a nice picture.
All right, good. So, guys, you hear I'm asking her the questions and she's explaining them very long. All right, so Louise, we're almost there.
1 second. You traumatized me.
I know, right?
I'm traumatized. I am, because when you see a picture like that, you can't get that out of your mind.
Raja, move your blood clot, Raja. All
right, so Louise, I've seen conversations where Abel is telling you he love you and you telling him you love him. After, right, Abel sent you the picture of his sickness, did you tell Abel you love him and want to see him after he showed you his sickness?
No, I didn't say that to him. What I said to him was, it looks uncomfortable. I said to him, I think the
No,
first
man, no, not so. Like, you see, let's say I'm showing him sickness today. I don't know, still attack and everything, moving forward. Did you still tell him, did you still love him or want to talk to, be with him, or did you still tell?
To be honest, I don't know how I felt, to be honest. I just know I felt really queasy and sick. And it's more the image. The image was very disturbing to me.
Guys, Roger is not at 10K. Please to follow him. Get him to 10K. He's at 8 something now. Everybody click unfollow Roger right now. Get him to 10K.
Follow me too, guys. Follow me too.
When you hear the queen say, follow me, Trump.
If Abel never told you his girlfriend is pregnant, would you still be shooting for him, Louise?
Probably, because that was like the final straw. Because if you can remember, my Abel went to Negril after World Cup, which I think was in March, just before his birthday. I think it was just before his birthday. And I'm using my phone now, so I can't actually access everything.
No, Louise, that's fine, because I almost done.
I'm just trying to explain and give it some background so that
you don't have to go in details. Just
you understand. I'm trying to explain it. I can't just say yes. It's not a yes or no answer, though, is it?
Okay.
So the reason why we ended up falling out was because of all the lies. It was the lies. I'd asked him back in March when somebody said that they saw him and Queen going into the hotel. Remember, my bank account had been shut down. So I was about 4 weeks. I couldn't access any money. Abel has gone on holiday. After I'd shot all that money to him, my bank account got shut down because of all the fraud concerns and everything. He's gone off on holiday. I asked him if it was Queen. He said no. In the meantime, Queen and I are talking every day in his chat. She comes over to his life. We're talking. She knows who I am. She knows who I am. And I don't know who she is. Now put 2 and 2 together.
All right, Lady Louise, one question before what I want to ask you, after you got that disturbing picture, you still consider like being with him? Or
well,
still...
I don't think that I ever considered being with Abel, if I'm being really honest. I'm not saying that Abel and I didn't have feelings for each other, but how would that ever have worked? I live in England.
You are taking him over here. You are taking. I saw the paperwork letter.
Sorry? What did you just say, Bling? I didn't hear you.
I saw some letter from like Sandra, the lady that was doing the paperwork.
Yes, so we were planning. He wanted to come to England to see me. Yes, we were planning that. But I don't want it to sound like he was coming over for me and him to, you know, ride off into the sunset. It wasn't that. Me and this man argued and fought nearly every single day. And I wasn't even sure that I even liked his personality, if I'm being honest.
Louise, that's a Jamaican thing. Most Jamaican men are like that. They argue and fight with their females and turn around, fuck them, and the females and them happy again. So maybe that's
not our that's not my style.
Okay.
That's not me.
All right, well, I was just telling you.
No, that's not me. I was born in
Louise,
England.
if Abel had come to England, you're saying, you know what I'm saying. I don't want the on screen recording.
If Abel had come to England, what?
You wouldn't.
If he ever did come to England, cobbling at the itch, if you would have fucked him.
What kind of question is that? How do I know? I might have. The one thing that I know the kind of person that I am a very, very fussy person. I was always worried that I'd take one look at Abel and not like him. If I saw him face to face.
Louise, listen. You say You like Roger. Roger come to England October. Make sure you carry Roger go show the
Linda,
Eiffel
don't
Tower.
embarrass me.
It's not an embarrassment to show him the Eiffel Tower. No. All right.
Louise, when they come to England to our bank account,
That's what I'm
our
saying.
bank account free up, Louise, so you can buy me 2 blows.
Everybody will come.
I'll take you out for a drink and a meal.
Yes.
For real.
All right. Louise, why you posting screenshots of the conversations now? And you told Abel that you hand over the case to the bank and the police. Should you be like
Because Abel doesn't know what he's talking about. There's a lot of people that think they know the law. They think they know how it goes over here, and they're talking out of their arse. They don't know anything. It doesn't work like that. So it works, and I can't say too much. There's the financial side of it, which is being dealt with now. And then there's the police side of it. Now, there isn't going to be a court case. What happens is the information is collected and they make a decision whether they're going to add him to a national scammers list. That's it.
So
And that means if anybody ever complains again about feeling cheated by him or what have you, he would be easy to identify for the banks and other things.
Oh, so they won't lock him up. They won't look for him and lock him up.
No, that's his fare, but it's not going to look good on him.
Dirty Diamond, made it open up your eye for me for Dirty
If he
Diamond.
come to England, you know, and he's on a national scammers list, they probably wouldn't let him into the country.
Okay. Now, do you think, Louise, do you really, I don't know if you, these are just some questions that I asked. Because when I saw that you were posting things and everything, I'm saying, how is it Louise have a case on him and started to, you know what I mean, post these things? So my other question is, do you really have a case on Abel right now?
There is a case on Abel, as I've explained it. It's not a court case. It's the police that are dealing with it. And, you know, it's a organisation. I don't know anything about no national scammers list. I don't know anything about scamming. This is the first time I've been involved in anything like this.
All right, you know what? Done this now. So back to this question. Is it you who really decided to stop support World Dog, or is Abel told you to stop support World Dog?
Well, I've put today, when I released some more of our text messages, I put because what Abel did yesterday was cut and paste that I didn't like you and I didn't like, he just put the thing that Blinger and World Dog are crosses. That's what he because that's what I wrote. Now, nobody could understand that. They would think that I'm just, you know, that I just wrote that to Abel for no reason. It wasn't. It was part of a conversation. And Abel was telling me that it was all Hero's fault and Hero, Rock and Beauty Bar were not speaking to Hero anymore. You can go on my page and look at that. He started all those conversations. So when he told me, when I said to him, was it Queen that you was in Negril with? He started to try and blindside me with, oh, Hero this and Hero that. And I brought him back to
Louise, 1 minute. But can you go far, Louise? I just want here for you stop by yourself.
I said to him, you know, when he confirmed that, he said, no, he was not in Negril with Queen. That is when I said, well, Blinger and Hero, they're not nice. They're lying on you and they're crosses. And that is how it ended up. So every time I've said something about somebody, believe you me, there's a full conversation because I don't know Hero like that. I don't know anybody like that. I just go and I shoot. It's not like, you know, I know him as a personal friend. I go on his live and I shoot like you do for anybody.
All right. You're not right now.
But Blinger, 1 minute. But I know Louise no answer the question. The question is if she stop her for her free will.
Yes, he did. He told me not to shoot.
Okay. Okay.
Do you have that proof? You have that?
Well, I'd have to go through the text messages where we've had conversations. He won't say, Louise, he doesn't say directly, Louise, don't shoot. He doesn't necessarily tell me directly, don't do that. It's like the text, it's like the...
Can Chi, she won't be the last sugar mama. I will pound her sugar mama privately. I will pound her mind cock like that. Chi, move your blood clot.
Alright.
You won't be the only sugar mama, Chi. Go suck her. You come blood clot, subscribe over Blingers, cause you want to have something to say. Would you subscribe on a regular day? Chi, come suck me and suck Blingers. And suck Lady Louise, sugar mama.
Alright. Raja, we don't give Raja a 10K making one. People is at 8,800. Everybody,
Now leave Roger. Leave Roger. I feel
Continue to talk. Me, I go block your blood clot and mute you. I run you. And when you subscribe, I strip you off your subscription. And block your blood clot. Move your blood clot. Dirty cheeky.
Lady Louise, listen to me. I am going to need the proof that's able to tell you not to, or something, not to shoot for World Dog. The proof where he told you not to shoot for Roger and not to send Roger the money.
Roger has it. I sent Roger what I had. He had it, and that is how this whole thing ended up. Because Roger could see that Abel was telling me not to give him the money whilst he was in hospital. So I can show you text message. If you go on my page, you will see a conversation.
I see a conversation.
Right. Well, it's got in there where he's talking bad about Hero. So once he starts talking bad about him, me and Abel are supposed to be in this situation, friendship. When do you know somebody in a situation?
All right, hold on then.
Would shoot against their friend or their partner?
We're going to mute Gigi. We're going to mute him or take him down because a queen sister and she a look problem. Lady, go on with your subscribers, going to look problem for. Go on, man. You look much problem. The one Raja course.
What she do?
I mute the bitch already. Don't worry, I dealt with it. Remember me, a moderator. Remember me, a moderator. Come stop me. Move your blood clot. Wait, the Lady Louise. Let me step in, look her. Wait. Hey, girl, remember your sister did start give me attitude because she and blood clot able did a pillar taught me. Remember me and her did good. And when she and blood clot able start fuck undercover. She start give me a blood clot attitude because able go chatter with me Chi. I want wally and shit in your blood clot mouth. I got name able pile, girl. Go all able pile.
Hold on. The Queen Vibe sister. Good what's her name? Gigi, the Gigi person. Please to stop, okay, my love? We're having a review. This is not a court case. I'm asking you just stop. If you have something to say, I don't want to take down Lady Louise.
What I don't understand.
You saw the woman at BS, Louise.